Hello everyone, so I'm Rahul, and in this video we are going to learn the basic data structure uh, in Python. So I'll start with the strings, and then I'll talk about lists, and then maybe tuples, dictionary, and then will be followed by sets. So as you have seen earlier as well, what we did, we put a string into a variable. So suppose I'm keeping this into this variable. So what happens, it create a memory space, its name is x, and we'll put the string into this memory space. Okay, and we can access individual letters also. So if I write x of 1, so it will give me a. So why a? Because this position is known as x of 0, and next position x of 1. Okay, and after that x of 2. So like that it will go on, but it starts with x of 0. Okay, so what is x of 0 here? It will be r. Okay, and similarly using these we can print it out also. And so these strings got various properties. So suppose I have given Rahul to this I have assigned Rahul to this variable x, and I have assigned IITG to the variable y. Okay, and if I want to concatenate both, so what will I do? Nothing, I just simply write x plus y. It will concatenate both the things, both the strings. Okay, so like that it has a various property that we can use. So we have a lot of operation that we can use, such as x dot, if I write lower, so it will make all the lower cases. Okay, so this one will come all in lower cases. And here we can do slicing also. Suppose in range I give 2:4, so what it will do, it will start from 2 and end before the 4. Okay, so like 2 and 3, it means it has two values, 2 and 3. Okay, as in the for loop we were using the range, and suppose we are giving 9, so that means it starts from 0 and up to 8 is the range. So similarly here we are changing the starting limit of the range. So we can do in the string also. And so this particular operation is called slicing. Okay, and we can append the string, we can use a short function for any string. Okay, so let's see how they works. We can see these in details on console. So list also you have seen. So suppose in x I am storing my name is Rahul, and if I split this particular string, so I put into y, and what I'll do, x dot split. Okay, so what it will do, it will split these strings like that, and will store it into y in the form of list. So if I print y, it will look something like this. Okay, and individually then I can access, as I discussed at the top, y of 0, so my will come. Okay, so we will discuss list in the next video, but before that I want to give you the brief of this data structure. Okay, so list, we use this kind of bracket for making lists, and we can store strings or integers into that list. Even we can store tuples also in the list. Okay, so and we can access is through its index, as I discussed at the top, x of 0, x of 1, like that. So basically list is the sequence of mutable variable. What does that mean? That means we can access the elements using the index, and we can change those. Okay, but tuples is immutable. Like tuples, we store the variables in the parenthesis. It's similar to list only, but we cannot individually access the variable. Suppose I have stored 2 3 4 equal to x. So here I would like to highlight one thing, that if I want to print x of 1, it will give me 3, but if I want to change, if I want to assign anything to x of 1, it will not assign. That is the meaning of immutable. So you cannot assign that particular index anything. Okay, so if I want to assign it 5, so it will not. So that particular thing is called immutable. So that's why tuples are immutable, lists are mutable, and strings are also immutable. We cannot assign their index to some other value. Okay, so dictionary, we use this kind of variables, and it comes with key and value. Okay, so it has two variables. So basically we put few things, and each thing has a tag in the name of key. So these key may be integer or string as well. Okay, so like that we have, and they are separated by commas. No, you can have various key value like this. Okay, so it's a basically key value pair collection. Okay, and set is a collection of unique value. Okay, set also we store in these braces, but it's a, as I said, it's a collection of unique values. So if I put 2 3 2, so finally if I want to print this, so it will give me just 2 3, because already 2 is there, so it will not give you 2 times, even though you want to store it 2 times, but it will not. Okay, and one more thing I would like to highlight here. Suppose I have stored here 1 3 4 8 6, something like this. So if I want to print y again, so it's not necessary that they will come in this order. So they are not in fixed order. Okay, they may change their order. Okay, so in subsequent videos we are going to discuss these things in details. And in that I'm giving a string Rahul. Okay, so I would like to print the first index, that is x of 0. Okay, so this should give me r. Let's see, save it with the string 1.py. So it is giving me r. Okay, so next if I print x of -1, so it should give me the last letter. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it is giving me L. What if I print x of -2? So subsequently it is giving me the second last letter. So from the right hand side also we can print it like this. So 0 1 2 3 4, and -1 -2 -3, like that. Okay, suppose we print a garbage value, like the 5 is not there, so I want to print 5. So what will happen? Error should come, I think. Yes, traceback error. Okay, starting index out of range, obviously. Okay, so this is one thing. So all right, if I have second string as Sharma and I want to concatenate these two, so what will I do? I'll do x plus y, x plus y, and I can put it into some another variable, or directly I can print it from here. As we were doing, we are printing things directly. Okay, so it is showing Rahul Sharma. All right, and to make a space, see it's see there's no space in between. So to make a space, we can add a simple inverted comma pair, and we are concatenating kind of three strings here. Let me give the space, save it, and now the space is coming between Rahul and Sharma. So that's how we concatenate the strings. Okay, so we have another operation as we discussed just now. So one is slicing. So what we do in slicing is we have printed x of 0. So it is printing R. But if I want to print HUL only, so what I'll do, I'll start it from 0, 1, 2, from second index. Okay, so this I can use to, so I'll give the range like this. As we have seen in the loop also, if there was a range 5, so it was printing till 4. So here also it will do the same. So it will start from 2. This is 2, 3 and 4. So that's why we are giving it up to 5. If we give it 4, so it will print only HU. Okay, that means second and third index. Okay, so now save it and run it. Yes, for the first it is giving R, and for this it is giving HUL. So that's how we can use the slicing. We'll also try to perform the operation which I discussed. That is lowercase or uppercase. So x dot, say upper, so let's see. So now you can see this name is in all the capital letters. Okay, so we are left with the one operation which we discussed. Suppose x of 0 is R, we know. Suppose I want to replace it with S. According to the rule, it should not get replaced because strings are immutable. So we want to verify this here. Yes, trace back error as expected. String object does not support item assignment. Okay, so here it's proof that strings are not mutable. So there are a lot of operation with, at least with the strings, but we are not going to discuss everything here. So let's stop it here only, and we'll move on to the next topic. And a few informative things I have linked in the description, so you can check it out. Thank you.